My name is Bolger, and I live here in Springs, where I have lived since, I've had a home since the early 80s and lived here full-time since 2005. We are at the Art Center at Duck Creek. We are in the John Little Barn. Behind me, you will see some of his work that he painted here. I am on the board of the Art Center and very proud of everything we have accomplished here. We actually never shut down. We were, of course, totally shocked when we found in the middle of March of 2020 that we could no longer operate the way we would want to. But we rolled with it, and we noticed after a couple of weeks that we found birds in the trees, birds that were made by local people. We don't know what prompted them to do it. You can see some of these birds. They're on our website. I think there might even be a little video of them there as well. But there are birds that are made of popsicle sticks from 4-year-olds, as well as some very accomplished projects. We were a little worried that some of them might get damaged or even stolen, but that didn't happen. Everyone was very respectful of them, and you might still see some today if you look around. Programs did not stop at all. We had to make some adjustments. We put the art up on the wall, and we allowed 10 people in at a time. Everybody had to be masked. We were very strict about that. The town made it very clear that we had to follow these protocols, and of course we wanted to. By the middle of summer, we were able to have some music too, and we have a big open lawn, I'm happy to say, and we could have music on our stage. And our executive director, Jess Frost, had a marvelous idea of infusing blankets, Indian blankets, with permethrin, and place them, 15 to 20 feet apart. And if you were in a group, you came to that blanket, and you could be unmasked and have a picnic or some wine. And you just had to be very careful. If you were going to another blanket, you had to mask up, and board members were here to make sure that you did. But that didn't stop people from coming. It was a very popular event. Everyone was so happy to be able to go outside and do something, listen to music. So our numbers grew to well past 50. We had to turn people away, unfortunately. But now, happily, we can accommodate everyone, well, pretty much everyone who wants to come. The middle of March, when we all found out we were in lockdown, my daughter and her 2-year-old daughter were visiting me. She was pregnant with my now 1-year-old grandson, and they were just planning to come for the weekend. Then we got the news that New York was really probably not a great place to be if you didn't have to be there. And they stayed. Her husband came up, and we lived together for 3 months. It was a very exciting time, you know. For me, I'm used to living by myself, and all of a sudden I had real family there. But we all enjoyed it, and I found particularly pleasurable the fact that I was able to really get to know my granddaughter in a way that I never would have had I just come in for a dinner or spent a weekend with them. This was, day in and day out living, which I loved. Nobody was really sure of what we should be doing. But as the weeks went by, we found that most guidelines said that the virus was rarely transmitted outdoors as long as you stayed a respectable 6 feet away from whomever you were walking with. And so friends of mine who have dogs, I also have a dog, we would take our dogs to the beach or out in the woods, and we would that was our socialization, was getting together with our dogs and being outside, and we did it very frequently because that's really all we did.